Welcome everyone to Windsor, Ontario for what is a rainy one. It's the battle for second in the OCAA women's softball standings between the Conestoga Condors and the St. Clair Saints here on We Digital. Happy with this for what's expected to be a rainy day, but eventually expected to clear up for the skies. Currently getting ourselves all set to go for today's matchup as the hometown Saints coming off a two-game losing skid against Durham and Lambton. Here's a look at Conestoga's starting lineup. Starting for them, Kelly Tycho along with Taylor Pierce, then Danielle Ernst in the lineup. Then it's Kira Aki, Kennedy Snar, Abby Snar, followed by Isabel Dobson, Robin Squires. Michaela Kemper rounds out the batting lineup today. Tennis Hall will be the pitcher. Defensively, St. Clair looks like this. It is Ashley Marchand, catcher, Eddie O'Mara at first. Cameron Coombs, Shaylin Murphy, and Reese Grondin round out the infield. The outfield, Brooke Cameron, Judy LaFleur, and Zanaya Jackson starts at right. Let's look at the lineups for today. The pitcher for this one, it's her first start of the season, her fifth appearance. It's Ashton Fawn, normally the second baseman. ERA of 3.18 so far this season, 5 runs, 5 earned in her appearances this campaign. Keep in mind as well, 9 strikeouts and 4 walks. Also has allowed 10 hits so far, as you'll see with the numbers a bit more in depth here. But as said, all her previous appearances have come in relief for this season. So just getting ourselves prepared and ready to go for today's ball game. 2 on the docket in total. Had more than an hour delay due to some of the rainy conditions here at the ballpark. We'll see how the players handle the wet conditions to start off today's tilt. Ready for our first at-bat of the ball game, Kelly Tycho comes to the plate. We start things off with a strike, 0-1. Kelly Tycho, 408 hitting this season. Tycho makes contact to right, tracked down by Jackson for the first out. So a quick first out to the ball game. Just got underneath it. No wind either to start off the ball game. That brings up Taylor Pierce. Started things off with the ball, 1-0. Pierce, a .390 hitter so far this season, has picked up a couple doubles in her at-bats. Also, stolen base threat, 6 stolen bases. Starts 1-1. 1-1 is the count. Rice ball misses up high, 2-1. There's the look at the numbers once again. 6 RBIs as well for Pierce. 2-1, has to duck for 1, 3-1. On the 3-1, misses, and that's the first walk of the game, 5th walk of the season for Fawn. Next up is Danielle Ernst. Ernst this season looking very strong, 457. That leads the team in the at-bats so far. 16 for 35. Starts off with strike, 0-1. Ernst also the power threat for what is a younger Conestoga squad. Speaking of, it's to right. Jackson, second out. 2 F9s so far in the inning. Look at the replay as, again, similar to the contact with Tycho, got a bit underneath it. Aki now coming up. Aki also in the 400 club, 410 so far with 8 RBIs. Starts with a strike, 0-1. 0-1 is the count, with a runner at first, 1 out, 2 out in the top of the first. Strike 2. Swings at 1 low and tracked down. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left on. It's time to flip sides here. So far, no score as we get set for the Conestoga side to pitch and the St. Clair side to hit. Got a lot to talk about when it comes to St. Clair's offense, having to go through a year of transition for this campaign. This season, they've fallen to 4th in the hit category, hitting .333. Shaylin Murphy, Judy LaFleur, Reese Grondin, Ada Umera, Brooke Cameron, your first 5, followed by Ashley Marchand. Then it's Kipfer, Coombs, and Jackson, rounding out the lineup for today's tilt. Conestoga now preparing. Here's how they are looking defensively. Kennedy Snar is the catcher. Then it's Aki at first. That's followed by Pierce at second. Third base for today going to Ernst. Then shortstop going the way of Tycho. Rounding out the field is going to be Snar in right. Then you have Kayla Kemper in center. And in left field, Robin Squires. Towels coming out to make sure the seats are dry. It is pretty wet in the grandstands today. And looking for a solid start in the rain tonight is Tennis Hall. Shaylin Murphy ready to lead things off for St. Clair, but Hall is a familiar name for the region. We've seen Hall for the past few seasons be a pitcher for this squad. She's now in her 4th year of eligibility. She'll be the one to start off well here with appearance number 13, start number 10 on the campaign. 39 in her 3rd innings of work. Shaylin Murphy set to lead things off today. Shaylin Murphy has the most at-bats for the team in the leadoff spot. .340 is the batting average. 8 stolen bases and 9 RBIs. Shows bunt, pulls back, gets the strike call regardless. 0-1. This one bounces away into the backstop, 1-1. And the rain's starting to come down thicker again. Just bringing another ball into play here. That's how wet it is. One and one. Murphy up the middle, base hit, gets the drop, and the first hitter for St. Clair gets aboard for Judy LaFleur. Here's a look. And a lot of hits have come that direction this season. That time took a little bit more pop to it. rather than just straight to the ground. Dirty LaFleur now up, hitting .479. That one called a ball, 1-0. Now that .479 batting average is amongst the top. In fact, is the top for the team. That's with 2 triples. No doubles, though, interestingly enough. And our bouncer, 2-0. Murphy at first. No outs. Bottom of the first inning. This one gets in the zone. Murphy takes second. Backed up as that one bounced away to the outfield. Kemper keeps it from rolling away to the wall. A look once again as Murphy taking off no matter what there. 2-1 is the count. Fouled away. 2-2. 2-2 is the count. That one low and outside, 3-2. Funnily enough, the rain's supposed to stop in about an hour, but it is, if anything, getting to some of the hardest points in a while. LaFleur makes contact, bloops it in for a single.
Now batting, third base.
Squeezing between 3 different players. LaFleur moves runners to first and second on this. What could have been pop-up? Instead it drops. Reese Grondin started off red hot. She's now up to the plate. Starts with a bouncer, 1-0. Grondin started off red hot for her first significant starts. After making appearances over the past couple seasons, her batting average is stabilized to a .356, but with 14 RBIs, she struck out 11 times, though. That one inside, 2-0. Grondin known for being aggressive at the plate this season, and early, the green light meant go to a base. That one rises above her head, 3-0. On 3-0, strike called, 3-1. Hitters count, Grondin fouled away. Full count, 3-2. On deck, Umera. See just to the left of your screen, these players having a battle to make sure that just the bat stays dry, let alone themselves. Grondin battles, keeps it 3-2. Nothing so far to move the base runners along. Still at first and second here. Again, base runners first and second, 3-2. Nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. And now that can move the base paths along for the bases loaded.
Number 14, Ada Umera.
Umera now comes up. As mentioned, Umera started red hot in the preseason with the home run against the Windsor Lancers. Since then, she stabilized to a .375 average with a home run mixed in, 9 RBIs. Starts high, 1-0. Digs one out of the ground, 1-1. Right now, some of the Condors coming to conference for a moment. Mara, slugging percentage in the 620s. Swings through that one in a good location to hit it. 1-2. 1-2 is the count. And down the dirt. 2-2. On the 2-2, full count 3-2. Backed up by Kennedy Snar. On deck, Brooke Cameron, a 405 hitter. Sancor with a chance to bring in their first run of the ball game here. And they do via walk. Back-to-back walks. And St. Clair scores. It's 1-0. Station to station, they call that. And that will bring up Cameron. Already mentioned the batting average. Her slugging percentage higher than Umara's. The 640s this season. Also one of 4 different Saints this year to pick up a home run. That allowed her to get 8 RBIs so far this season. Also, a threat to get extra base hits, especially of the double variety, the team's leader in doubles. 0-1. Way high, 1-1. Tries to go rise ball again, misses outside, 2-1. Hard contact for Cameron, but foul to the corner, 2-2. Bases loaded, nobody else still. Here at the bottom of the first inning. Cameron, left center, extra bases. That extra base power showcased with a 2 RBI double. It's 3-0.
Now batting your catcher, number 26, Ashley Martian.
And what did I just say? 5th double of the season. Again, gets it into a great spot, gets it to the base of the wall. And it looks like the coaching staff now coming out as the rain goes sideways. Coaching staff for this squad this season, led by Rob Scott in his 2nd year with the program. Rob Scott, as coaches talk things over. Redford Scott, 11 years of coaching experience for the Condors program. He's worked everywhere from 7 to 22-year-olds in minor baseball over the years. His fellow coaches still talk things over as somehow the St. Clair Saints players have found pizza. Well, it was talked about during these delays that the pizza might go cold that they bring between innings. They bring some in. May as well keep nourished while they are playing the game. Not even an inning in. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. The pizza party continues in the dugout. Hard contact. It's Ashley Marchand to left, but caught.
The designated
First
player,
inning, first out of the inning.
Kirsten Kipfer.
No movement needed for Squires this time. Kirsten Kipfer, 275 this season, also a home run hitter. Pops it up to start. 0-1 as a ball joins the roof. Kipfer showed some good performances as well up on the rubber this season. Down low, 1-1. Hall, the 1-1, trying to aim for the inside corner, missed the corner. 2-1. 2-1. Hall gets an air fouled away. 2-2. And now, an air ball getting signaled in here. These conditions, not the easiest. Still 2-2. Now it's 3-2. On deck is Cameron Coombs. The 3-2. Kipfer, left field. Squires backs off. Kemper calls for it. It counts as a sacrifice fly. 4-0 St. Clair. So that one going a little bit too sky high, but does sail with the raindrops toward the center fielder. Cameron Coombs now up. And having to raise her foot that time allows the runner to advance to third. So Cameron to third. Coombs also in the 300 club this season. 5 RBIs for her. Also, though, 6 strikeouts up at the plate. And having to do some acrobatics for a moment, it's 2-0. 2-0 is the count. Way inside, having to do a hand plant for a moment, 3-0. Jackson, the next one in the order. And the rise ball misses, so runners to the corners. That's the third walk this inning. Penn does have some movement for Conestoga. And again, remember the numbers. Before today, she had 19 walks, 23 strikeouts. That's now near even. This start. Jackson has one way high, 1-0. Jackson, about 267. Has many at-bats compared to her teammates, though. And they're one up high, 2-0. Three RBIs in her opportunities, though, is the bright side as that one goes way out, 3-0. The signals move forward. Jackson sets up. And that goes to the backstop. So a walk and a run comes in.
Back to the top for your shortstop, number 28.
5-0 St. Clair.
Murphy.
And that will bring up batter number 10 this inning. Shaylin Murphy returns to the plate after being one of 3 Saints to get a hit so far already. Another rise ball, another miss. 1-0. "23 walks now for Hall this season. Up high again, 2-0. A bouncer, 3-0.
I know, I want to say that was so bad when they're on deck.
Lot being discussed in the press box up here. Chance to load the bases. Why not? Another walk. That is 3 consecutive. 5 walks so far this ball game, and here comes Coach Scott, and he's already ripped the ball away. So that hook comes pretty quickly as things snowball. Say hello to Maddie Sword. Madeline Sword, full name for the first-year player, has had 6 innings of work, 4 games appeared in, 11 walks, 6 strikeouts. Her ERA, though, has been pretty solid at a 2.52 so far. And she'll be the one dependent upon, very much so, to keep this game settled down. St. Clair Saints Pizza Party still not done. They hope to go 2-out rallying here. And remember, this does have significance for the standings because you have Durham, you have Humber, you have St. Clair. Once your top 3, winner of this one, separates themselves a bit for that 3rd spot. Condors currently tied with St. Clair. Everybody else in the OCAA below the 500 mark this season. Sheridan, the best of the rest at 6-7. So St. Clair with the bases loaded here and still in the bottom of the 1st inning. For those curious on when we started off this bottom of the inning, it was about 20 minutes ago. It has been, so far, a strong St. Clair start and good plate discipline to draw the walks. Straight sub is the confirmation for Sword.
Number 13, Maddie Sword. And now batting for your Saints, the center fielder, number 18, Judy LaFleur.
Judy LaFleur coming up to the plate now. And Conestoga looking to keep this game from running away. Last time these two teams met, by the way, 8-2. St. Clair was the victory. Down to the turf, 1-0 to start. A bit of a shift in the outfield you just seen. The center fielder, more so to the right. 1-0. Bounces, 2-0. On the 2-0. Hitters count here. LaFleur doesn't go. Another ball. 3-0. And Reese Grondin is on deck. Looking for a strike. That goes the backstop instead. And another St. Clair runner comes in to score. 6-0. So to the plate now. One of those in the hit category rather than the walk category, Reese Grondin. Grondin, as mentioned earlier, hitting .356 coming into today. Looking to add to the 1-1 start this inning. Bases still loaded, and another one bounces. That is 5 straight balls to start the outing for Sword. On the 1-0. Hard contact, sizzles foul. And that got some people popping around a little bit. 1-1. On the 1-1. Swings at one inside, nearly at her knees. 1-2. On the 1-2. Fouls it just to the left of Ernst.
She should always be trying to go up the middle. Like, she's really strong. She can hit it out of any part of the park.
She reached around that thing. It was tailor-made to go up.
She's got a tendency to want to hold the ball. She always has.
Actually, now I know this. Look where the center fielder's playing.
On the 1-2. High to left field. Another extra base hit. 2 runs come in. A third blows through the stop sign and still comes in. 3 RBIs. It is now 9-0. 9 runs have crossed the plate, and we're not done the first inning yet. About 1.5 times to the order now. It is Umara. Mara now sets things up all right with a foul ball. 0-1 to start this count. Last time up, she walked. Runner at second, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning. And that one hits her. A hit by pitch to move runners to first and second. Now it's Brooke Cameron's second appearance this inning. Last time up for Cameron, a RBI double. And another bouncer. Softballs being treated like bouncy balls. 1-0. On the 1-0. That called a low strike. 1-1. On the 1-1. Tried to aim for the same location, didn't get it. 2-1. It's getting a bit wet on those base paths still. You see almost the shine of the water. Cameron fouls it away. 2-2. Sword looking to get out of this. 2-2, just getting a piece of it this time, Cameron. Two and two. And this still not having either side give in. 2-2. On the 2-2, Cameron base hit, squeaks it by. So a double and a single now for Cameron, and welcome back to the bases loaded. Let's take a look. Just out of the range of Tycho. And the inning continues for Ashley Marchand. And that one bounces away. 10-0. A 1-0 count, by the way, as that one bounced away. But this, not what people may have been expecting coming in. A 10-0 inning to start St. Clair's offense. 1-0. That one swings out of the zone. 2-0. On 2-0, misses again. 3-0. Bag is empty here. Second and third for the runners on the 3-0. Let's load them up, shall we, again? Another bases loaded situation. A stunning start to the game. We're at 16 batters this frame. Kipper fouls it away to start 0-1. They have put a courtesy runner in. I believe Reese Grondin has been put in as a courtesy runner at first. Kipfer, high drive, center field. It drops to the base of the wall. Another run comes in, a second waved home, make it 3. Another double and another 3 runs. It is 13-0. And that one flew high over Kemper, even with Kemper predicting at least the angle. Cameron Coombs, batter number 17. 0-1 to start.
It's the one thing that's sort of been holding us back this year. The pitching's been pretty good, fielding not bad. We just haven't been hitting.
6 hits, mind you, in this inning. Just 6 on the 13 runs. And that one bounces and allows the runner to third. One and one. Raise the foot, goes down to the dirt. 2-1. Coombs last time up walked aboard, a part of a stretch of walks in a row. 2-1. Good location this time, 2-2.
Even the base up's pretty good too.
Conestoga looking to get out of this nightmare. Coombs to right, drops, 14-0.
The right fielder number 9, Zanaya
And
Jackson.
St. Clair's dugout is electric with this rally. That one sailing into a bad spot for both the second baseman and the right fielder. It's now Jackson up, batter number 18. Way high, 1-0. No movement in the pen, by the way. One and 0, Rice ball way high, 2-0. And that hits her. That's the second hit batsman this inning.
The top for your shortstop number 28, Shaylin Murphy.
And it's time for another conference.
Yeah, I think so.
Coach Scott to talk things over here. And we are already at the third time to the lineup they have taken Sword out.
Now number 19.
And now, minimal time, if any, in the pen, they have put Sarah Bateman in. At this point, something has to stop the bleeding. She's got herself 10 appearances before today, 3 starts, a 2-1 record, 40 hits allowed on the campaign, 13 walks though, on 11 strikeouts, strikeout rate per 9 of 4.2. The ERA is at 9.5. She's allowed 37 runs, 25 of them earned. And with the way this has gone today, Bateman just looking to see, well, can they get it out? For those wondering about OCAA mercy rules, it's 15 after 3. It's 10 after 5. St. Clair, with one more run, could essentially put a mercy watch on. But you still have to play until at least top of the third, and that's not keeping into account Conestoga still has to come up to the plate and still has chances to score themselves. For the third time this inning, out of room on the scorebook, it's Shaylin Murphy. Starting off with the ball, 1-0. This one popped up, and the inning's over. 19 batters come to the plate, 14 come in to score. Your score after one, 14-0. More after this. Welcome back, everyone, to a rainy day in Windsor. 14 runs in the first inning for St. Clair. What else can you say other than an outburst delight if you're a fan of offense? Conestoga bring up their 5, 6, and 7 hitters in the order this top of the second. By the way, St. Clair now with the season high in runs scored in a game. Kennedy Snar due up. Conestoga staying positive. It starts with a roller, 1-0. Kennedy Snar, and about 311 this year, one of the team veterans. 11 RBIs though. 2-0. And the ball right now, grip is an issue. They are continuously working to keep the ball dry. 2-0. 3-0. Couldn't get the position. And now it's getting to where the reason for the delay here for Kennedy Snar's continuation, St. Clair had to get a towel out to clean the ball off. Doesn't matter, it's walked aboard. Kennedy Snar aboard. This rain just streaming down harder than most times today. Again, it's at the umpire's discretion here if we continue from this point forward. And the intensity of the rain was a concern for the initial start from the coaching perspective. Here is Abby Snar. That one's in the dirt. No chance to throw to second. And that allows Kennedy Snar to advance the wild pitch. Five straight balls to start the inning for Vaughn. Make it 6. And now the throw goes out to center field. Kennedy Snar gets to third. And now a runner in prime scoring position for Conestoga. Two and 0. Oh, and some confusion here. I think they lost count on how many balls there were. Yeah. Abby Snar thought there was 4 balls. There was 3 with that pitch. And Conestoga was about to bring a batter to the plate. Just lost the count. On the 3-0. Gets a strike there. 3-1. Vaughn gets it in the dirt and walks a runner aboard. Both the Snars walked aboard. And Conestoga responding to St. Clair's rally with a bit of one of their own, possibly, if they can get something from Isabel Dobson. In the dirt again. And now, oh, that is a tough tweak. She's A-okay with the thumbs up. Runners both in scoring position. Dobson, a .433 hitter this season. Looking at her 8 RBIs. 1-1's the count. Another one too low. She's been aiming for the bottom third. It's missed it again. 2-1. And that one bounces for a 3-1. On the 3-1, gets it in the zone, 3-2. The 3-2, Fawn draws a pop-up into the mesh. On deck, Robin Squires. On the full count again. Fouled away again. And they continuously swap out the ball with the weather conditions here. Just about set for the 3-2, except for one thing. Does Fawn have the ball? Yes, she does. Strikes out. That's the first out of the inning and Fawn's first strikeout of the day. And with that, that brings up Squires. Starts off with a rise ball, bit too high, 1-0. Solid contact, and off of Grondin, it's fair. Conestoga showing some life here as they scored 2. A single and an RBI. Runner able to get to second.
Center fielder number 18, Kayla Kemper.
Rise ball now for Michaela Kemper. Down in the dirt. 2-0. Kemper, home run this season for the squad. One of a few Condors to do so, 11 RBIs. Tries to aim for the low corner, got it. 2-1. 2-1. To center for another hit. Stop sign given at third. And that puts runners at the corners here.
Now batting number 2, the shortstop.
Decent contact, playing St. Clair's game for contact. Now, top of the order, it's Tykel. Starts off with one through the heart of the zone, 0-1. Last time up for her, she flew out to right. what feels like an eon ago in the first. That one in the dirt. 1-1. So look at the averages again coming in for the teams leading at bat getter. One and one. Got the high strike. 1-2 on the off speed. One and two. Rice ball too high. 2-2. Rice ball in scoring position. 1 out. It's one played hard by Umira. Play made at first, but a runner does cross to score. It's 14-3. 3-4 RBI. There is some discussion here. And there was an appeal about how tight it was on the footwork. Still out.
Second base, number 7, Taylor
That
Pierce.
brings up Taylor Pierce.
It was close. She might have got the back of the leg.
Pierce fouls it to start. 0-1. Last time for Pierce, she walked a runner aboard. Going for a bunt this time. Takes a very weird bounce and doesn't go foul. An infield single on the awkward bounce.
5, Daniela Ernst.
Conestoga showing some big-time life here. The Condors making things interesting despite the score line. That brings up Ernst. Starts low, nearly hit the dirt. 1-0. A little bit more elevated for a strike. 1-1. One and one down low. 2-1. Ernst battling here. Might have got a piece of that one on the swing. Yes, 2-2.
Okay, Ashton, take care of yourself. You're a funny one.
2-2. Good location. Ernst gets another run in. And a single RBI on the play. The gap is cut down to 10.
Now batting first base, number 8, Kira Aikman.
Conestoga not backing down without a fight here. Here's Aki. Swings through to start. 0-1. Last time for her, popped up. Down low. 1-1. 1-1 down low, 2-1. 2-1's the count. 2-1 gets a strike, 2-2. 2-2 is the count. Fouled away. Still 2-2. Pitch again. This time, gets St. Clair out of the inning. A 3 unassisted, but Conestoga puts up 4 runs on 4 hits. 2 runners left aboard. Top of the second complete. It's now 14-4.
Good evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Every child should learn how to swim, for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Welcome back, everyone, to the bottom of the second inning, and what has been a high-scoring one, really, for both sides. When you argue at 18 combined runs in the game so far, 14 have gone to St. Clair. Judy LaFleur to lead things off. As we start with the strike for this count, 0-1. The 0-1 tries to aim for the corner, missed 1-1 from Bateman. On the 1-1. For LaFleur, directly to second. Pierce, throw to first, not in time. It's an infield single. That's her second hit today. 2 singles for Judy LaFleur. And LaFleur showing the wheels to get aboard here. It's Reese Grondin now up. Grondin popped up. Called on and played by Tykel for the out.
First base, number 14.
That brings up
Umera.
Anna Umera. And a time called here. Doug Wiseman wants to send a message real quickly.
I think LaFleur was running on that place, so they wanted to steal.
Starts off with a stolen base. And it goes all the way to center. LaFleur, not enough time to move. Gets aboard to second. Scoring position 1-0. On 1-0. And that hits her. Third hit batsman. That's the second time
Left fielder number
Mara's
7,
been hit today.
Cameron.
That brings up Brooke Cameron. Cameron last time up hit a single. She's also got an RBI double. And that one hits her for the bases loaded.
Your catcher, number 26, Ashley Marshall.
And towels coming out to clean both the hands of Bateman and the ball. So that brings up Ashley Marchand. That one nearly hits her too. Starts with a 1-0. Last time for Marchand, she walked aboard. Also has flown out once today. And this time jumps for it. St. Clair scores a run. Both runners left aboard, advanced to second and third respectively. 15-4. That was a tight one because of the angle it took off the backstop. LaFleur the one to score. 2-0, again jumping. Electing not to get hit there. Instead, it's 3-0. On the 3-0, walks her on 4 pitches. 2 walks today for Marchand.
Number 8, Kirsten Kipfer.
As some of the Condors conference, that brings up Kipfer. Kipfer, sack fly and a double. Those are the numbers so far as inside strike 0-1. Bases juiced. The 0-1 down to the turf. 1-1. And 1 Kipfer fouls it down the line. 1-2. St. Clair's dugout still watching with intense glares. And that hits her. And a run comes in to score. 16-4 now the score. And with the rainy conditions, it looks like the umpires want to talk things over here. Gripping the ball has appeared to have been an issue for some. And now they're calling for the coaches to join in.
Is it going to get much better than this?
Not till like 6 o'clock.
I'll play through it.
And this is going to be now up to these umpires and coaches what we do here. The umbrellas have stayed out with the rainy conditions this whole day. And initially the rain was expected to stop within the hour. Some have projected it to go now as late as 5:30, 6 o'clock. For if we end up being in a rainy situation. This is allowing at least the opportunity for the players to catch up with Bateman with how things have gone with this outing. St. Clair, at the least, pumped up.
Yeah, like, I don't know if they stop this and postpone it and pick it up when it stops right, and then you're playing that way.
So they come out of the conference.
I wonder if they said we'll finish this inning to make it fair. And then,
And just waiting for the official word on what they've decided. It looks like we will resume play. Now, more Conestoga coaches talking things over here. So, after the discussion here, looks like we keep going.
it's an insight from Teddy in a minute here.
Cameron Coombs up. Rise ball high. Coombs to right. Tough play, but made as Abby Snar chases it down. 2 gone. Base is still loaded.
The right fielder, number 9, Zanaya Jackson.
That brings up Zanaya Jackson. Rise ball high, 1-0. Rise ball again, 2-0.
Things I'm saying, you can delay it, you can postpone it.
2-0. Gets a strike, 2-1.
Like, we all have phones with weather apps. Look at the radar. Oh, at 6 o'clock it stops, and that's when we resume.
On the 2-1, gets a low strike, 2-2.
What's that? No, that's the thing. It says 6, but it could just keep getting bigger as it picks up more moisture, right? Like, that's how the weather works. Like,
2-2. Cam Jackson did not want that to be a ball. Hits the one that was out of the zone, 2-2. And that goes way high to the backstop, but is stopped from rolling further, 3-2. On the 3-2, Jackson up the middle for a base hit. That scores 1.
back to the
RBI
top,
single,
number 28, Shane
17-4.
Murphy.
That brings Shaylin Murphy. Now, for those curious, the understanding from the previous discussion is this game started, they hope to finish the game. Not looking to delay things despite the harder rain. Strike to start this count for Murphy. 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I was looking at it while you were out there. Everything's correct.
The 0-1, Murphy watches. That one misses. 1-1.
But not really, because that's all coded and
and watched again, 2-1. That one to the backstop just about. Again, backed up by the catcher, Snar. 3-1. Hitters count here for Murphy. On deck, LaFleur again. And that one walks in another run. 18-4.
Now batting your center fielder number 18, Judy LaFleur.
That brings up Judy LaFleur. And that one nearly gets away, 1-0. Again, this is LaFleur. LaFleur, soft tapper. Play by Ernst, throw to first. Gets the out. And that retires the side scoreboards, showing it's 18-4. 2-0. Or 2 innings complete, rather. After 2, we head to the top.
4 runs on 3 hits.
Welcome back, everyone, to the ballpark. It is a 14-run lead for St. Clair. For those keeping track, 18-4. 1 run by St. Clair, depending on what Conestoga does, and they can end the game. Conestoga looking to keep things going, though.
For the Condors, the catcher number 11, Kennedy Schnarr.
Kennedy Star leads things off this inning. Starting off with a bouncer again, 1-0. Snar last time up walked aboard.
Also drying it off in the rain while the rain is on the towel is not.
A lot of discussion about the grip level of the ball again. On the 1-0. Got a strike this time, 1-1. Right's ball just missed. 2-1. Chopper played over to short. Throw to first, made by Era, 6-3.
Now batting right fielder number 6, Abby Schnarr.
Look to the replays as that one played by Murphy. Good reaction, good reach, good throw. As to the plate with the foul ball to start, Abby Snar. Abby Snar, a part of the back-to-back walks to start last inning. Eventually it led to the 4 runs. Star to second. Played by Coombs to Mira. 2 gone.
Number 15, Isabel Dobbs.
Yeah, that's what we need.
To the replay is that one. Quickly played upon. That brings up Isabel Dobson. Right ball missing. 1-0. Dobson last time struck out. Gets the strike. 1-1. That one misses the corner. 2-1. Two and one, way high. 3-1. And walked aboard is Dobson. That brings up Squires. Starts with a corner strike, 0-1. Squires had an RBI single last time she came to the plate. Missing way out, 1-1. One and one. Contact with it, but hits it foul. 1-2. More towel work. On the 1-2. Nice ball missing. 2-2. Popped up again, out of play. Stays 2-2. The battling continues. Top of the third, 2 outs, 1 aboard. 2-2, half swing, fouled again. On the 2-2 again. Fouled again. And again, couldn't get it inside playable territory. Two. Fouled away again. 2-2 yet again. Make it 3-2. Three and two. Foul ball yet again. Squires does not want, rather, does not want this to go away. 3-2 again. And walks a runner aboard. That's now back-to-back walks. Kemper now comes up with one in scoring position. Hard contact played by Murphy. Gets the force and tires the side. The fielder's choice. 6-5. Top of the third complete. Two runners did make their way aboard here for Conestoga. But it's this play by Shaylin Murphy that gets St. Clair out of it without any more damage. They lead by 14 heading into the bottom third.
Good evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
St. Clair Sports Park. Head to the bottom third with the heart of the lineup due up. Grondin, Umera, Cameron, all due up to lead things off here. All St. Clair needs is one more run and they can end it. That's the simple explanation. Remember the 15 run rule by this point in effect. There's one more run. That ball finds a new home on top of the backstop. 1-0.
That was my very first thought when he was talking about money.
Thought about going around, didn't. 2-0 for Grondin. Grondin, a single, a double, and a pop-up. Way up high again. 3-0.
Well, they're fielding okay. There isn't too many errors over there. Pitching.
And that one misses. Grondin's walked aboard.
Yeah, a little less power.
First base, number 14, Ada Umera.
That brings up Umera. And looks like having an issue here. Hold on. There might have been a count issue on the scoreboards here. They showed 3-0 in the previous pitch. They're redoing this, and now they're going to walk aboard now. And Mara now up. 2 hit by pitches. This one hit the short. Gets the force. Tries to get the double play. No. Fielder's choice.
Left field, number 7, Brooke Cameron.
Look to the replay as that one goes directly to Tycho. Tycho make the play. Now up at the plate, Brooke Cameron. 1 squirts away, 1-0. Cameron hit by pitch last time up. 2 hits as well today. That one watched. 2-0. 2-0 is the count. Swings at that one. 2-1. On the 2-1. That one goes behind her to the backstop. Runner advanced to scoring position. Another wild pitch in this ball game. The 3-1 bounces, and Mara says, you know what, I'll just take this base too.
Now batting your catcher, number 26, Ashley Marchand.
Ashley Marchand now comes up, and with runners at the corners, 1 decent hit, and the game could end. There's the decent hit. There it is over top, Squires, and St. Clair gets to 19 on the run board. RBI double, and that should be it. The St. Clair Saints close it out via mercy rule, 19-4. All it had to do was get to the outfield, and it might have been a sac fly chance. Instead, St. Clair wins game 1 of the day, 19-4. Our second game, still stay tuned because it is pending the conditions currently, last checked, on when the start time may be. Again, be sure to stay tuned. But until that second game starts, we hope to see you soon. For the rest of your crew, I'm Justin Prince saying so long. We'll see you for game 2 once the rain settles.